For measly €2 or about $2 in Steam sale, the Alien Breed Trilogy, consisting of Alien Breed Impact, Alien Breed Assault, and Alien Breed Descent, is as a modern revival of classic Alien Breed series from the early 1990s. I played this game solo, but it does offer a co-op mode for those with friends. Featuring a mix of fast-paced top-down shooting, horror elements, and a heavy dose of nostalgic atmosphere, the trilogy delivers an exciting alien blasting experience. However, while it offers moments of thrilling gameplay, the trilogy ultimately fails at a lack of variety and progression across its 3 installments. As a result, Alien Breed delivers a fun but repetitive ride, one that has flashes of potential without fully delivering it. At the heart of the Alien Breed trilogy is its atmosphere. From the very beginning, the player is dropped into a world filled with derelict, dimly lit spaceships, overrun by hostile alien forces. This aesthetic instantly taps into the classic sci-fi horror genre. Each game setting, an abandoned spacecraft or a ruined space station, is brought to life with somewhat detailed visuals, good dynamic lighting effects, and eerie sound design. The industrial corridors, distant mechanical sounds, and sudden alien screeches create the tension. The games excel at making the player feel isolated, forcing them to navigate labyrinthine environments that could be hiding danger around every corner. In these moments, Alien Breed successfully recaptures the claustrophobic tension of its predecessors. However, while the trilogy maintains a strong visual and atmospheric consistency, it quickly becomes apparent that the games lack variety in their environments. By the second installment, Alien Breed Assault, players may begin to notice that the spaceship interiors, though well-crafted, become overly familiar. The third game, Alien Breed Descent, continues this trend with only minor variations in the level design. As a result, the visual repetition detracts from the immersion, as players grow accustomed to the same metallic hallways, dimly lit control rooms, and similarly structured environments. What begins as an exciting, atmospheric setting eventually turns into a predictable backdrop, making it harder for the trilogy to maintain its tension across all 3 games. Beyond its atmosphere, the Alien Breed trilogy offers tight, fast-paced shooting mechanics that anchor the core gameplay experience. As a top-down shooter, the games focus on engaging the player with alien encounters, requiring them to manage their resources and stay on their toes. Combat is satisfying and straightforward. Players must navigate narrow corridors while shooting waves of aliens, collecting weapons, and strategically using health packs, items, and ammunition. Early on, the gameplay feels fresh and exciting, especially with the added challenge of conserving resources in the midst of intense firefights. The combat systems are polished and responsive, making each alien encounter feel tense. However, much like the environments, the gameplay formula suffers from repetition. By the second game, players are still performing the same tasks: unlocking doors, flipping switches, and surviving ambushes of aliens. Although each game introduces slight variations, such as new weapons or enemies, I found the overarching structure remaining largely the same. There are moments of exhilaration, especially when waves of enemies swarm the player, or occasional boss fights, but these moments are often predictable. The reliance on repetitive mission structures, combined with a lack of innovation in combat scenarios, weakens the trilogy's staying power. While each game is fun in its own right, the similarity across the trilogy blurs the lines between them, making it feel like one extended experience rather than 3 distinct installments. One area where the Alien Breed trilogy falls short is its narrative. Across all 3 games, the story centers on Conrad, an engineer who finds himself fighting for survival on a spaceship overrun by aliens. The plot touches on familiar sci-fi tropes, including corporate intrigue, mysterious alien life forms, and the gradual revelation of a disaster that put the ship in jeopardy. Unfortunately, while the premise holds potential, the storytelling itself feels underdeveloped. The narrative unfolds primarily through text-based dialogue and cutscenes that lack depth or emotional engagement. By the time Descent wraps up the trilogy, the plot has failed to leave a lasting impression, often serving more as a backdrop for the action rather than a compelling driving force. As a result, the games struggle to offer a satisfying narrative experience, which might have helped elevate the series beyond its repetitive gameplay. Despite its shortcomings, the Alien Breed trilogy does offer moments of genuine enjoyment, especially for fans of the top-down shooter genre or those seeking a nostalgic throwback to classic sci-fi action. The trilogy excels at creating a tense, atmospheric experience, with resource management adding an extra layer of challenge that keeps players on edge. However, the trilogy's biggest flaw lies in its lack of evolution. While each game starts strong, the repetition in both gameplay and level design causes the experience to stagnate by the later entries. The lack of significant innovation between games makes the trilogy feel like one continuous game stretched across 3 installments, rather than a progressive, evolving series. In conclusion, the Alien Breed Trilogy is an enjoyable but flawed experience. It successfully captures the essence of its sci-fi horror roots, offering tense, atmospheric alien blasting action in a grim, industrial setting. However, the trilogy's over-reliance on repetitive mission structures, environments, and combat mechanics causes it to wear thin over time. For players seeking a brief, nostalgic return to top-down shooters or looking for some co-op fun, the Alien Breed Trilogy provides enough excitement to make it worth a playthrough.